Guys, we are going to have fun. We definitely miss Nick and my husband also, but we hope to get them next week so we can expand on this topic maybe, or we can talk about something else. And today we are talking about independent women and their tingles. I was really on a roll this week, and I was chatting with guys, and I asked guys about, look, there are so many things I wanted to talk about, but let me come up with a title. And then Steve threw this title at me.
Oh yeah, you came up with what you wanted to talk about. Then it expanded into so many things. And she
I
says,
know.
"Oh, I need a title." Yeah, we get like 7 things she mentioned. So
Yeah,
it
right.
was a
So
challenge.
I know, coming up with the titles, I always leave it up to you guys because I'm having trouble with the titles. There are so many things I want to talk about, and I have questions as always. So, yeah, guys, remember to please like the video, drop a comment in the chat, tell us what you think about this topic. And let me just put the banner here so that I don't forget, and you guys can like, share, and subscribe. As always, it helps the channel. And tell us in the process, I might bring up some comments of yours on the screen if they're relevant comments. So yeah, participate in the chat, please. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Steve, I always had trouble when guys in the red pill oftentimes said that a woman must have genuine desire for her man. And it's not that I'm against the genuine desire, but what is it based on?
Well, genuine desire, it's been talked about, but it's actually genuine burning desire. So if you
Okay.
hear the acronym GBD, genuine burning desire.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So, yeah, what does it mean? Yes, it means long lasting tingles.
But can tingles be long lasting?
Well, what is long lasting?
Well, like last for the entire marriage until death
No,
parts you?
no. Uh, we all know about infatuation. Both men and women get infatuated. You know that high, that just, what is it? Dopamine high
Yeah.
for about the
Mhm.
first 6 months. When you meet someone new, you're just thinking about them. Man, your thoughts go to really extreme with
Mhm.
how great they are and all that kind of stuff. It's also known as puppy love.
Yeah.
And you're not thinking rationally, neither men nor women.
Mhm.
So it's just that intense desire. Okay, well, that, sometimes or usually after about 6 months, you get a little bit more rationality into your thought, both men and women. But that desire can continue after that, and it should. And that's why a lot of advice that red pill or manosphere guys say, whoa, you got to, you know, evaluate a woman for a period of time in the 2 to 3 year period or
Mhm.
length to see if it's real. Okay, that's not bad advice.
Yeah, I agree with that advice. Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, a woman can actually continue to have that desire for, probably 5 to 10 years.
Mhm.
But just because she has that and she's maintained it for 3, 4, 5 years does not necessarily predict her future behavior. Will
Yeah.
it continue? Is it enduring? So yeah. Hey, here's a funny story this morning. Some of the guys I know here, they stopped by. So I was having a conversation with 3 other guys this morning. One guy's a couple years younger than me. One guy's a couple years older. And I told him the topic today: independent women and tingles. They said, "What are tingles?" They weren't familiar with the terminology.
Uh-huh.
So, what are tingles? Let's just start with that.
Sure.
You want to answer that question, Elena? What are tingles?
I actually don't have an answer. I hear it all the time. I think I kind of know what it means, but yeah, you tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, let's draw the analogies.
Okay.
Okay, and some of these are physical. Okay, so when a man just wants a woman, okay, well, there is the physical reaction his body has.
Mm-hmm.
Young men, okay, let's be honest, they get erections pretty regularly,
Mm-hmm.
and it depends on his thoughts. And okay, well, that's a physical sign. Okay, in women, okay, when they get aroused, okay, they get a little bit moist. But yeah, we're not going to mention that. So
Mm-hmm.
when women have that desire, that physical desire, um, we just call it tingles. It's kind
Okay,
of
so
a
it's
polite
physical
way.
desire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. It's that desire for physical union manifested in her body, and she's going for it. Well, it's similar in a man when he gets an erection. What is he thinking about at that time? Okay, well, what's a woman thinking about when she gets that similar desire, but it shows up differently in her body? We just call it tingles, and it's just a human trait. It's not a derogatory term.
Well, and see, she can have tingles for certain type of guys, but maybe not for her husband. Or she might have tingles because they are not long lasting. They don't necessarily have to be long lasting. Uh, she can have real tingles for her husband, but then her tingles can disappear.
Well, sure, same thing with a man. Let's say his woman has been nagging on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not an attractive behavior. Probably not sexually attracted to her. When that happens, and if it happens on a prolonged basis, he kind of loses attraction for her. But he sees another woman. That doesn't mean he won't have the physical attraction for another woman. Okay, so same thing. You can have um, desire for physical intimacy with your spouse, husband or wife, or it can go away. And oftentimes, it does go away for a short period of time for both men and women. They got other things going on, or the
Mm-hmm.
relationship is a little bit strained. Okay, goes away for a time. You got to repair things, whatever. It's not a constant.
Yeah. And then also when she becomes attracted to somebody else during that marriage. See, the problem I have with tingles is that the tingles for men have been controlled by the institutions. So men just can't say, "Oh, I don't love this woman anymore. Because I don't have tingles for her, I'm going to leave her." And then the tingles for women, she decides one day she doesn't want to be with this man because she doesn't experience any tingles for him. And then out she goes. There is nothing that would restrain her behavior and her decision to leave this man.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your question?
So my question is, should we in the red pill or just our society really encourage women to just follow their tingles?
Um, well, I think your husband, in our brief joint text interchange, where, okay, I'm not texting Elena individually. Okay, it's a group text. Elena, Nick, Plutarch, and me, four of us. So we discuss things, and okay, we were kind of talking about this issue. And what did he bring up? And discipline. Okay. Well, discipline in the classic meaning of discipline. So
Mm-hmm.
if you just say tingles, follow your tingles. Um, yeah, that's not good. Just like, okay, let's make an analogy for men. Men thinking with their little head. Yeah, how does that work? Not so good.
Mm-hmm.
How do you combat that? With self-discipline. Yeah, this is what I want to do. This is my desire, but I have to put some boundaries and I have to provide some self-discipline so I don't act on that.
Right. So your ideally your neocortex part of your brain has to kick in and prevent you from following your emotions, your feelings, your tingles.
Uh,
For both
in
men and
certain
women.
circumstances. Now, if you have tingles for your husband, great. Full speed ahead, follow it. You have an erection for your wife, full speed ahead, follow it. Nothing wrong there. No discipline is required.
Well,
But
discipline comes in when you want to go out of wedlock. You are looking into other people.
right, that's when you have to exercise discipline, self discipline.
Mm.
That answer your question?
Yeah.
I mean, you had right before the stream started, you had a really good explanation of where you wanted to go with our stream today.
Well, I wanted to talk about how the content creators in the red pill, they say always make sure that your wife constantly has tingles for you. So you have to do all the work, but because these tingles are based on what are they based on? They're based on your feelings, they're based on your emotions that are not constant, that they are fluctuating, they are constantly changing. And when she only follows your tingles, you can't really place any expectations on her because this is what you tell her to do, just follow your tingles. So
Well, they're not
there is
really
no
saying,
accountability. There is no accountability for her. There is no rational thought process.
okay, in general, I agree with you, but it's a little bit different. They're not telling her to follow her tingles. They're saying, as a man, you need to evaluate her desire, her tingles for you, as a genuine burning desire. Okay, well, they don't really explain it, but that implies that it's not a temporary thing. She's really into you, and she proves that over time. So it's a bit more long lasting.